Welcome to Idle Talk, and for the first time ever, we have a reoccurring guest. I'm Fernando.
Valdez the Don.
Fabrian, the real Don.
Oh, he's back. The real Don is back. And
Damn
today,
right
we have a more of a lighthearted episode. We're going to do Would You Rather questions. We're going to go through a list, and we're just going to give out what we rather do. So, Fabrian, hit us with the first one.
The first one is give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life.
Eat the same dinner.
Really?
Really?
Eat the
From
same
you?
dinner.
I feel like
Yeah, that's
it
wild.
would be so easy for you to give up social media.
Oh, I read that so wrong.
It's giving up
So-
social media or eating
Yeah,
the
like,
same
stop
dinner.
using
Oh,
social
no
media.
social media.
What
no
did you
social media.
what did you interpret it as?
Give up like meeting with people.
Oh,
Like interaction.
bro, I don't know how you I don't know how you got that from there.
I agree. I'd give up. I love food too much. I'd give up social media in a blink of an eye. I'm obsessed with food. I'm a fat bitch.
Very demeaning.
This is a tough one for me
Really?
because it's not necessarily like, oh, I use social media all the time, right? But it's like the podcast is social media.
Does that
Like
count?
YouTube, like if I need trouble, like YouTube is a social platform because you can comment with
Yeah, I
people, talk
guess,
to
yeah.
people.
Okay.
So I would need YouTube more than any other social media app. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I need TikTok or I need Instagram, but like I don't know, YouTube's pretty important to me because even when I don't know,
So you're picking social media
I think
over dinner?
I'm eating
What
the same
dinner
dinner.
would you pick to eat for
You know,
the rest of
you know
your
what's
life?
funny? I want to make this question like a little bit more specific. I feel like it should be the last dinner you had.
So you would
So
die?
so whatever. No, like whatever I had yesterday for dinner. So I had chicken stew, right? So
You had
that-
to eat- no, you
that-
didn't.
I did. Yes, I did. Yesterday.
We just had
Yeah, we just had bows.
bows
Yes,
fried chicken.
yesterday.
curry katsu.
Okay, you want to make it?
I'm talking about the
yesterday
last. Yeah,
specifically.
because this
Alright.
day hasn't ended yet.
Gotcha.
Okay, technically that was lunch. We had a late lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so so for this purposes, the last dinner I had was the chicken stew, and I feel like I would be okay with eating that.
For the rest of your life,
Yeah,
dog?
yeah. But
Damn.
I think picking the dinner you eat for the rest of your life, I think that's like cheating because you can just pick whatever you want.
All right, but you'd get sick of it eventually.
Yeah,
Still
but I
enjoy
feel
it.
like you'll
What would you-
enjoy
okay,
it for
all right,
for the
question,
meantime.
Question. What would you pick for the rest?
What would I
of your
pick?
life? Yeah, as a dinner.
Probably like some kind of bowl with like rice, chicken, a
Uh,
lot of vegetables. Even though I don't really fuck with
Like-
that many vegetables, but I just want to get a well balanced like
diet. on the
diet
plate.
going.
Like
Yeah,
Chipotle bowl.
something like that. Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
like maybe like a homemade bowl from like maybe like a mom and pop instead
Yeah.
of Chipotle, but like something like that with like a bunch of vegetables, just so I could get my nutrition in. Wait, so it's saying the same dinner for the rest, so I can eat whatever for breakfast and lunch.
No,
It just says dinner though. It would say if it didn't mean that,
I think the question
should
would
be
it should be for the rest of
for
your
the
life.
rest
Same food.
like the same food all
Because
day.
I mean that's so instant. Like
because it just says
inconsequential.
dinner.
That's not gonna be a balanced diet
Yeah.
though. You're eating rice and chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You just eat one dinner, you'd be set fast
Yeah.
for the rest of the
Yeah, I
day.
would probably fast for the whole day,
Intermediate
and then
fasting.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm eating the same shit every day.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Lose all the money you've earned this year, or lose all the memories you've gained this year.
Losing all the memories.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
I
This
haven't-
year?
Yeah.
Let's just classify it as 2020, leaving all those
Well,
memories.
we're gonna
behind.
have to redo that because of the fucking siren.
Nah, man, that's just the that's just the humble
They
New
come
Jersey
from the
noise.
All right, I'm gonna read it one more time.
Go ahead.
Lose all the money you've earned this year, or lose all the memories you've gained this year.
All the memories.
That's
This year.
wild.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I would just
How much
give-
money did you earn?
Huh?
Balling over there, bro.
I would lose all. I would lose all.
During COVID, this man was making bank.
I would just get rid of those memories.
That's wild.
That's
Cause,
crazy.
Cause imagine if I just it's 2021 start 21. I'm like, yo, why is everybody wearing masks? And then someone has to fill me in. I feel like that'd be funny for me. To be like, whoa, what
Jesus.
happened? But
What
I
about you,
would
John?
I would lose the memories.
I would lose the money.
Yeah, same. I
I
lose
would
my
lose
money.
the money.
I think the memories.
I think a
That's
lot.
right.
You guys
yeah.
got good 2020 memories?
I got good,
I think,
impactful
yeah.
memories.
Same. I think I've met some great people.
I feel like I could just
done some great things.
sacrifice those.
I think I've made a lot of gain internally,
Okay.
Mm.
like a lot of growth.
Like self.
Yeah,
so
I-
you
yeah.
don't want to forget that progress.
yeah,
Because then you just
exactly.
revert back to your old self, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm.
And you made those gains.
I agree. Yeah, I think I've grown as a person this year, having to deal with like being alone because you can't go out. Like that was my normal forever.
Yeah, yeah.
And now that I'm forced to, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like
yeah.
it's like when you're gonna do something and then someone tells you to do it and you're like, I'm not gonna do it no more. 'cause you
Yeah,
told
pretty
me.
much.
So that's how you feel. That's the vibe you
Yeah,
got.
it's like, oh, now I can't
Lockdown.
go out. I want to go out with like
Yeah.
my friends and shit. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I can understand. Right. So, would you rather have no taste or be colorblind?
Colorblind. I'm still a fat bitch at heart, and I want to eat constantly.
You keep cutting that shit.
It's the truth, bro. I love fucking food. I cook. I love to eat.
Yeah.
I can't like get rid of my taste.
I would-
Actually, wait.
I
wait
would.
a
I would
minute.
rather have no taste.
Wait a minute. I think you onto something. If I have no taste, I could eat real
yeah,
healthy
exactly.
and get mad fit.
Yeah. I would rather have no
I could
taste
just
either.
eat, I could just eat like broccoli forever and never have a bad experience because like I
But-
can't taste bad shit.
What
Shout
about
out
the
to my-
texture?
I don't think it would matter.
I
at
don't
that
think it would
point.
matter.
But there's
Good taste.
there's some foods that you don't eat because of the texture.
Yeah.
I think, but for me,
Like
it's always been a
flan.
combination of both.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, you're right. I do hate flan because it's like,
You hate flan?
yeah,
He does.
'cause
He's a
it,
weirdo.
it feels like boogies in my mouth, so I don't want to eat it. It's like mad slimy and shit.
Interesting.
I would,
But I know it tastes good. It's probably like mad sweet and shit.
It
But
is
like the
good.
custard shit, I don't like.
I would go colorblind. If like
Really?
present day, I already seen all the colors. What you gonna do?
You can't take those,
anyway.
it's not the last one. You can't take those memories.
But then
from
you
me.
can't make a good fit.
Yeah, I can. I'll
You know,
I'll just.
No, you would have
I'll
to ask
actually-
someone.
I'll be like, yo,
exactly. You
You'd
have to ask someone
somebody.
constantly.
Be like, yo,
Shout out to my man.
do I match?
Who he was the president of the sport management club, and whenever he would make posters, he would always have to send it to his friends. Like, yo, are these the right colors?
Because he was
Because
colorblind.
he was colorblind. And so just imagine just doing graphic design work while colorblind. Like, shout out to him because he has his own like sport website, and so it's just like the fact that he could do all that and like be colorblind and be able to not have that as like hindering him.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. So
It's like I'm not a fat ass bitch as you say, like, but missing those moments of tasting great food,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
so
'cause we're
impactful.
we're so young, and you're just like, oh man, what if I have some
That one
crazy
thing I
good
haven't
shit
had,
at like
yeah.
35, like.
Yeah, like you're craving pizza.
Because we can't buy a 10K steak right now, you know. But like in the future,
Fuck
like
10K steak.
yeah, like
yeah.
All right. Next one. Know the date of your death or the cause of your death.
date
Cause.
I do cause too.
cause.
Yeah, because then I could just avoid whatever the fuck kills me.
Nah,
I know what it is.
The date,
it's
I'll
gonna be
get
some
too
final
paranoid.
destination shit.
You think it just comes for me no matter if I know what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
I
would-
guess.
I feel like maybe it would be worse if you try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Like maybe instead of getting in a car crash,
A car
a
would.
plane will fly into your house. Like, Jesus.
Jesus. But then I guess that's not the cause of my death then.
No, but like if you're actively trying to avoid it, death is like, no. I gave you the bliss of knowing how it's gonna happen. Just accept it for what it is.
Or
Yeah,
you could
so,
just
like-
send a car flying into my house. I'm
So
sitting
like
in
he's saying
my car
like
accident.
if your cause of death is like, oh, you're gonna die in a plane accident, in a plane
just
crash,
never go on
you
a
you
plane.
never go on a plane, but
then
you're
a
like, I'm
plane will
safe,
crash
and then a
on me.
plane crashes
Yeah,
into where you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But I think I still do cause.
And
yeah.
I think it would be better for you to travel on planes more because it's like, fuck it. There's a slight chance I'm gonna die on this flight to wherever I want to go. Fuck it, I'm going here. I'm going.
What if my
here,
cause of
going
death
here.
isn't a plane crash, and I know I can go on any plane and
But
not die.
imagine it's not even a crash. It's like it's backing out of the runway and it hits another plane and you just have a heart attack.
I wouldn't pick date because I would become so fearful the closer I get.
Really?
Because like, oh, you're gonna die 2045, whatever date. I'm going to like really count these days.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna count the days.
Yeah.
If it's the cause of death, I'll be like you. If it says car accident, I wouldn't be fearful of going in a car. I'll be like, if the
Would
day
you
is the
become
day.
paranoid?
No,
Like as time went on.
I would
Yes.
feel like
Yeah.
a weight was lifted on me if I knew the day I was gonna die.
mm.
I would fucking like, all right,
Do
it's-
everything.
I
Would you
would-
become reckless and just do
No, not
like,
wreck. Oh, I
YOLO
would
bucket?
become
Like,
more.
you're like,
more
oh, the
confident
time
that
is
way.
do
coming.
cocaine and stuff.
Like, yeah, I'm like, this
I'm
ain't.
gonna die tomorrow.
And it's like someone's like, "Yo, do that." I'm like, "What's it gonna do? Kill me?" No, it's not. Like,
oh, you know the day.
yeah,
You're like, it's not today.
shoot me, bro. I'm not gonna die.
Someone tries to rob you.
Yeah, but I would
that's
feel
smart.
relieved. I would just be like, "All right, cool. It's gonna happen." And like, I'm already aware of the fact, right? And because I don't know the date, it's not like I'm paranoid or like, "Oh my god, it could happen anytime." But it's like if I knew the date, I'll just be like, "Fuck it. I'm gonna just take advantage of these days I do have. I'm gonna just live my life how I would love to live it, and I'm just gonna accept it when it comes. Like I don't want to be fearful of when it's gonna come. Like because I'm not fearful right now, but if I had the opportunity to know when or how I was gonna die, I'd rather know when, so I could just be like, all right, fuck it. What these amount of hours that I got? Let's fucking do something. Yeah. And I feel like it would be cool. I'd just be like, yo. So I heard I'm gonna die this day at this time. So this is my journey. Yeah, this is my journey through life, bro. My last vlog. I'm gonna have an editor post it because it's gonna be my last vlog on Earth. So let's see what happens. Let's see how I live these days. That'd be super interesting.
It'd be crazy.
Like a documentary, like Billie Eilish's documentary.
It'd be crazy.
You just be like the day, or no, just
the day I found out I was gonna die.
Title it the date and release it on that date.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
No, I thought you were gonna say that because you were speaking earlier. I'm gonna read the next one, but I'm gonna switch it up real quick. It says flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win 10. But I'm gonna say flip a coin for a chance to win $10,000 or immediately win $1,000 because it's a lot more money. What would you guys say?
I'm taking the chance one.
You taking the 10,000? I got the squeakiest fucking chair.
Yeah, I'll take the chance.
I'll take the chance too because it's a 50% chance.
Yeah. What does it have to land on, heads or tails?
It just says for a chance.
Who's flipping it?
You are.
I'm flipping it.
Yeah.
But if I'm winning,
let's say if it lands on tails, do I get the win or loss?
Sure. Yeah. If it lands on tails, it doesn't matter which one. Whatever.
If it doesn't matter, then I'm winning no matter what.
No. I get to choose
one of the sides
one?
Isn't. Yeah.
Or is it already predetermined? I think it's heads
it's predetermined, but we don't know which one it would. Who cares which one it was?
Oh, okay. So I don't know which one it is.
You just have to flip,
and I just flip it, and then
whatever one it lands on, it'd be like, okay, you won this, or it's like, nah, you lost.
All right, let me mix it up. Let me put the one. Let me put the fact that heads is gonna win in an envelope, right? And if I flip it and it lands on heads, I open the envelope. It's like tails. I'm like, oh fuck, I lost. Like I don't want it to be like you're hosting my coin flip, and then you're like, nah, you lost. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, because it was actually heads.
Yeah, no. There's no one there to tell you, like afterwards, like. Whatever magical entity is going to give you the money already knows the
so it's like a leprechaun, like I followed the rainbow.
What did you say?
Bill Gates.
That's the magical entity.
Yeah, he got that money, just flipped his coin.
Okay.
I would say
I'll
flip
do
it.
Coin, yeah.
I'll do the flip. Coin. If it's tails, statistically you're more likely to win. Because tails weighs more.
Yeah,
isn't it 50-50? It's not?
No, it's not 50-50.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if it's not a quarter? What are you talking about? Quarters?
Yeah.
What if it's not a quarter? It could be any coin.
Like an NFL coin, because that's not even like a real coin. It's like a 50-cent coin, but bigger, and it just has.
And is that 50-50?
That's
probably
50-50.
closer. Yeah.
That's
so
closer.
What if they did that one?
I don't know, man. But
because they tossed.
If they gave me a quarter, I'll be happy.
What if they gave you the football 50-50 coin?
I'll still take the chance.
Because
like if I lose $1,000, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like I can make that.
Because you said if I flip, I win, I get $10,000. Yes. But if I don't. And I don't choose the immediate $1,000.
No, if you don't flip, you'll get immediately.
Exactly. So if I choose the coin, I don't get the.
You get nothing.
Yeah, you get nothing.
Exactly. So I'm saying $1,000 isn't whatever. Is whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's the next one? Always hit a red light for the rest of your life. Always get slow internet after the sun goes down. I'd rather hit a red light.
You don't drive.
You don't drive, man.
Well, bro, it just works in my favor.
Yeah, you have an advantage. Oh my god, I already hate hitting red lights.
I don't hit that much because I don't drive that much.
But I'm thinking like even if you drive, when you get in the comfort of your own home, you want to be that.
Let's change it. Let's say always hit traffic on your commute.
Traffic
on your commute to wherever you gotta go. Like no matter what, no matter if it's like across the street. So yeah. There's always something like there's work done. You have to go around the whole block on the other side and cross.
I'd do the internet then at that point.
Or would you rather have the slow internet?
Commute
really?
For sure. Commute.
You'd always be late no matter where you went.
I wouldn't want to get home and then be in discomfort.
But let's say you have a very important like doctor's appointment or some shit.
I'll let them know.
You'll always be late. Or a job interview. You'll never have a job.
I'll let them know.
You'll never have a job.
I'll send them photos. Like there's the proof.
It doesn't matter about the proof. Any job person be like, this guy is always late.
Yeah.
They'll fire your ass.
So what are you gonna do at home?
My internet's fine until the sun goes down.
You know what?
Dog.
He don't need a job. You know why? He gonna be Twitch streaming. That's why with that fire ass internet.
Google Fiber shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have the lights on or off if you knew the room was full of snakes. I don't understand this one.
So the room is full of snakes,
Mm-hmm.
and you can either be able to see all the snakes,
Mm-hmm.
and like go in that room and look at them,
Mhm.
or they're all in the dark, and all you can do is hear them.
Okay, so quick question: is it
Venomous
scarier,
snakes.
scarier seeing them or scarier just
Hearing them. I think seeing them for me. Actually, I'm not even that afraid of snakes, dog.
What do you
To
think?
be real with you,
I think it's scarier seeing them. Yeah.
I feel like if it's a pitch black room and you walk in and go, like,
you see this. I don't care about if you took like a bug full of like
A bug full of
bug full of boats?
a room
That's
a
what
room
they
full
look-
of bugs,
that's what
a room full of bugs. That shit would fuck me up.
All right, so let's change it to our fears then.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, mine
So
are bugs.
your bugs. What are your
Spiders.
spiders? I would think the snakes for me. Like
For bugs, I do off.
off.
I wouldn't want to. See
Are they
them.
touching you?
Yeah,
Like, are they,
you're in a
are they
room
free
full of
roaming,
them.
and then you
Yeah,
just like.
you're in the room there.
I would do lights off. I think I could
Like,
just close
yeah,
my eyes.
that's what
and
I'm
then
saying,
and then
just
just
like-
imagine I'm somewhere else.
Yeah. Just imagine. all
Close
those
your ears,
bugs.
go la 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 la,
Yeah.
and just not hear them.
No, I don't go a lot because one of them gonna go in your mouth, bro. If you have bugs,
And in your ear.
But you don't have to open your eyes. You
I'll
go,
be like-
like in your
I'll
close your
cover
eyes.
my
Yeah.
ears and shut my mouth and eyes,
Yeah,
and then just hope for the best.
what are you doing?
Yeah, I was lights off.
You don't give a fuck? Fuck the spiders?
No, it's like, what can I do?
That's what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
saying we'll close our eyes and shit. What would you do
I would
in that situation?
keep the lights off. I would.
Yeah, but
definitely
like
keep the
when
lights off.
you step in, door shuts. What do you do?
I'll just be in a corner. I'll just be in a corner.
It's the
Just
worst
chilling.
place. That's where they make the webs. That's where they build their shit.
Yeah,
I think in the middle of the room is where you're safest.
yeah. What about a
Spiders,
door?
spiders love to like make like their webs and shit
Yeah.
in the corners of rooms.
And I think I'll just be part of the webs at that point. I'll be part of the webs.
This was a good one.
He read that last.
I read the last one.
Yeah. Alright. Be the first who flips the switch during executions, or be the judge who decides who should be executed.
Flip the switch,
Judge.
bro. I'll be playing that Drake song. Flip.
I think I'd be judge too.
I'll be the judge.
You get to be the.
I would just say don't execute.
She said all the power. You're power hungry, bro.
Actually, no, you wouldn't, right? Because even if you said I want him executed, the executioner's like, nah, I'm not flipping the switch, dog.
No, I think the executioner has to. It's just I think
No,
it's
because
just
I think it's the same. If you become the executioner at that point, what power do you have with flipping the switch? If you're just like, I have to do it. The judge said so.
yeah.
I would just be like, don't execute him.
Always,
Always.
You wouldn't want anyone
even if
to
they
die?
killed like your daughter, you'd be like, don't kill him.
And I'll be like, I'm gonna do it myself. No, but like sometimes we be executing the wrong person.
Yeah.
And so if I'm the judge, I'm gonna really be doing my due diligence on the case, right? I'm like, give me all the evidence, give me all the witnesses. I don't care how long this trial takes. Like, I'm gonna really make sure like this person deserves to die. And if there's an ounce of doubt in me, I'm like, don't execute. Because even if that ounce of doubt, like I'm like that weighs more than my 80% sure that it's him. You know, there's a 20% chance for such a small number. That's a big number, right? 20% chance that he's innocent.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, then I guess I'm gonna listen to that 20% just to be safe because I don't want to wrongfully kill somebody. You know.
Yeah. I would flip the switch though.
You'd want to be the
So
executioner?
you don't want no weight of the responsibility. Just like, all right, flip it, boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think I'd be judge. That'd be cool.
What would be your philosophy on determining whether they die or not?
I think the same thing. Evidence, and if I see that person is remorseful or anything about his crime, like if he really did do some horrendous shit, but he's like,
sorry.
Yeah, like,
you're
I
like,
wanna-
okay.
no, not if it's like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, alright, he's dead. But if like you see remorse and he wants to like change and like things
But
like
he just
that,
wouldn't
maybe I'll give
be
him another
manipulating
chance.
you.
All an act.
Yeah, because they're not level headed. You know, they're manipulators there.
Mm. You guys right? Damn.
That's
Yeah, right. So now I'm thinking about my own thing that I said. Now it's like, oh, what if he wants me to lean on my good kind-heartedness?
That's why I just want to flip the switch. It's just like, oh, kill him? Cool. No? All right.
What if you kill an innocent man, Joe?
Well, I didn't make the decision.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did.
No, he just flipped
You
it.
flipped it.
I flipped
You did
it.
kill an innocent man.
Okay.
Technically,
All right, whatever, man.
you don't give a fuck. Is that gonna weigh heavy on your conscience?
No, I don't think so. Where are we?
9.
9? Okay, go blind or go deaf. I would go blind. I want to keep having conversations with people.
Okay.
You can have
I
conversations.
I know the moment that came out of my mouth.
No, but I get what he's saying. I get the ease of having I guess being able to just communicate verbally and then all of a sudden losing that ability to to hear other people communicate verbally. I guess that's just like, fuck, that was such a convenience. Like I'm gonna miss that too much.
There's still like text and stuff.
And I also feel like I wouldn't have any prejudice anymore. I wouldn't judge like off of the first look.
Okay.
I'd go deaf because there's so many like.
You're not gonna listen to Kid Cudi.
No, I know, but there's still so many remedies. There's like hearing aids and things like that.
You're deaf. You're deaf. Don't try to find these loopholes.
No, stop that shit.
What do you mean?
You're saying people who are born deaf, they can get remedies.
In this game,
they have hearing aids, my guy. You're being ableist right now. I'd be deaf and I just use a hearing aid.
I would go blind.
I'd speak because they can still. They're not mute. They just choose not to speak.
I know, but you're finding loopholes.
I'm not finding loopholes.
Just keep it at face value. Blind or deaf.
I'll still do deaf.
Okay.
I want to be able to see stuff.
I would go blind.
Really?
Yeah.
But the world's so beautiful.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna take away my memories.
You know what's gonna be happening? You're gonna be watching me dance to Kid Cudi.
And I'll just dance with you even if I can't hear it.
Yeah.
I just copy the moves.
I would go blind. I would just be like, same thing. Prejudices. It will get rid of so many.
Yeah.
I would just, I guess, be more in tune with feeling the things around me as opposed to seeing it, because I feel like
being hella ableist right now. What you saying? I can't be in tune as a deaf person?
No, I can, but I'm saying right now, like if I were to sit over there at that pier, right, and I'm just looking out and just like taking in the view, I feel like if I was just more, my senses were more honed in on feeling it and hearing it as opposed to seeing it, because I feel like visually we can get distracted by so many things. We could get distracted by things that are directly in front of us, but there's things we don't see that are like hidden around us, that like deeper things that we should be looking out for. So I feel like if I'm able to kind of just get rid of that and just be able to fully be in my presence and feel the presence of others and the presence of other things, I feel like that would make me really just more of a complete person, even though I lack that sense to see things, because there'll be less distractions. I would be able to be in tune with myself and be in tune with the environment that I'm in.
That is, and I'll become the daredevil.
You gotta get a law degree first.
But with your point, I think it's either way, right? I think whatever sense you lose, the other ones can become super strong. Have you ever just like sat in your room, put some headphones in, and not hear anything?
Yeah.
And it's just you in the darkness. I think that's beautiful. You like sit down and think to yourself. And I think it'd be like that forever. Like you could just sit at a pier, like you were saying, and just watch how beautiful the world without the hustle and bustle of everyone around you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That'd be peaceful. You can still smell the ocean and the water.
Yeah, we can still smell it, either we're blind or deaf.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'd be mad funny, like if
but you wouldn't hear someone coming up behind you to push you.
Probably I'm gonna be that person, just like someone's getting beat up behind. He's like, he's like, help!
You wouldn't know nothing if
I can hear the ignorance being released.
All right.
Okay, is this me? I'm next.
Yeah, it's you.
Would you rather be married to someone good looking who doesn't think you're attractive, or be married to someone ugly who thinks you're gorgeous?
The latter.
Yeah.
The latter.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship where like someone constantly called me ugly, but they were still with me. What?
You want a hug?
Like she was serious?
Oh, I don't know, but like it fucked with me a lot.
Like, oh, you're ugly, give you a kiss. But
no,
like,
it wasn't like that.
Fucking ugly.
It wasn't like
really
that.
Ugly.
It wasn't like that. I think she like point shit out and be like, "That's fucking ugly about you." And I'm like, "What?" They were like, "Your hair's
like,
ugly."
Wait.
Like physical characteristics.
Ugly?
Yeah.
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
Like physical, physical things. She'd be like, "I don't like your hair look, the way your hair looks. Or I don't like the way your face is, or some shit."
That's toxic.
Yeah, it was bad, and I'd just be like,
really
"That's on the lines of like racism."
What happened?
Like that's on the lines of like racism, like race hating. Like, I hate you so much, I'm gonna date you and tell you I hate you at the same time.
Yeah, but
to continue just me spewing the hate.
So yeah, I think we all would. I would rather be with someone ugly who like loves me.
I want someone who wants me for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. My gorgeous ass self.
Win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000. Real quick, if I have my best friend win $100,000 and you don't share it with me,
if you don't give me at least 25,000,
I'm jumping. Yeah,
like 25,000 minimum. 50,000 if you feel generous. That's the most I'll take, right?
I'm jumping you, bro. If you don't give me a pot of that 100,000.
Yeah, if you don't give me what I would have taken on my own, then we're not friends anymore. Because if you win 100,000, yo, here's 10K. Thanks, bro. 10K.
I could have gotten 25 without
25,
you,
bro. That's the least you're giving me.
Yeah, the ladder. I said the ladder.
Yeah.
Everybody, okay.
Yeah.
Work a high-paying job that you hate, or a dream job with only enough money for basic necessities. My dream job.
Basic necessities like what? Food,
Food,
water,
shelter,
Well,
clothing.
think Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Shelter, food, clothing.
So that's all you can afford.
The top one, the top little tip of it is like
It's emotional.
is like emotional unlocking or something like that.
Yeah. I would do my
So
dream
your basic
job.
necessities would be the 5th and the 4th level. So like shelter and then food.
And in this hypothetical, you can it says with only enough money. Okay, so you can never make more. It'd always be the same.
My dream job.
I've done working the high paying job that I hate, and I would not do it again.
You know what? I agree with you. I think the dream job with the basic necessities sounds
I think
I feel like
more
for
peaceful.
me,
Yeah.
for me, my basic necessities aren't as like potent as other people's basic necessities because I'm an individual. Like I don't got kids, I don't got a wife or whatever, so I don't really gotta meet their necessities. So I feel like I can scrape by with a little bit and then keep the rest for myself. Of like start saving it up, like because if we're thinking the average basic necessities, I feel like I'm good, well under average for the amount I need, and I could just keep the rest.
Yeah, and it's also like our basic necessities. We don't have to spoil ourselves in that way. You can literally just have 4 pairs of pants, 4 pairs of sweaters.
I literally only have 4 pair of pants,
and you could just go on the year with just that, and live a happy life, and just slowly rack up and save.
Exactly.
And it doesn't say like, yo, if you get a girl, that her basic necessities wouldn't be added to it. Yeah. So if you have kids, your basic necessities are met.
Okay.
Like I literally took all my clothes to Mexico. Like I put it all in a backpack, and my mom was like, "Take a suitcase." I'm like, I really don't need a suitcase unless you want me to bring stuff back. But like, all my clothes fit in a backpack. Like I just pack it really like compact and good. I'm like, so I'm good. I really only have like 4 pairs of pants.
Oh,
I got these jeans and I got like some cargo pants that are useful and practical, but they also like are nice for me that I like. So I'm good. Like hoodies, I have a ton of. But like I just keep those in storage because I only really rotate the same amount of hoodies. Like
I have a ton of hoodies too.
Now that we've been going to the gym more, like now I've been taking out my old sport hoodies, my old like internship hoodies because I don't really wear those in public. Like this is not my style, right? I'm not wearing fucking Ripken Experience hoodies, but I'll wear them to the gym because I can classify those as gym clothes. So the next one, 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you rather wake up in your underwear at work or wake up naked in the woods 20 miles from home?
Work. In the woods naked?
How far is work from my house?
Mine's literally across the street, bro.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
chilling. I'm taking
Exactly. Let's take into account that. How far of a walk is your work from your house? In minutes.
But what
Not
if you
20
plan
miles.
ahead? You keep clothes at work because now you know every day you wake up you're gonna be
That's every day?
yeah.
No,
Wake up in underwear at work.
No, this is one day.
Yeah, one time I think.
Oh,
Yeah, 20 miles that's crazy, especially in this weather. Naked.
Yeah. So I guess work. But work is the same thing as with the weather. You just have underwear on.
Yeah. I would
pair of boxers. That's it.
I would just hate the embarrassment. That's it. But I can live without it.
I mean, I
can live with that.
I don't think you decided that. You just like appear there.
Exactly, but I'm saying like I can live with that embarrassment. If I go into the woods 20 miles in the freezing cold naked and I don't know which way is north or south, I'm pretty.
Just look at the sun.
That is true.
The North Star, Joe.
But I don't have the star. I mean, I don't have the watch, so I could tell which way is north.
Well, you
look
up.
Yeah, but
true.
if you just look up to the sun, it doesn't tell you. It doesn't say which way is north. You have to have a sundial, which you use as a your watch for
the indicator.
No, but the North Star is always pointing north.
But this is the sun.
That's not the North
That's
Star.
not the North
but
Star.
If you wait long enough.
Okay, now it's gonna get colder, and now he wasted 12 hours of the day. And now he was freezing for 12 hours, and now like the time it takes for him to walk 20 miles home.
Now there's light pollution, and I can't even see the stars.
But at least.
But now he's about to die
which
because
way to go.
he's so cold at this point.
At least you know which way to go.
Oh, okay.
That's the point.
Crawl your
All
way
I know
back
is that
home.
you would die.
Yeah, you would definitely die.
I didn't pick that scenario, so I'd be fine. I'd be at work.
All right.
Wait, is it you work and they're like, yo, what are you doing? You have to clock in.
I'm like, I'm gonna come in late. I'm gonna go back home.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me clock in underwear.
What if it's like
It's against dress
WandaVision?
code.
What if it's like WandaVision? It's like things are just happening because it doesn't make sense why they're happening.
I guess I don't give a fuck. I'm just out in underwear. I just wear an apron. It's my uniform. I'm gonna change this one up a bit because this one seems too easy. Find $1,000. Would you rather find $1,000 floating in a public toilet that's been like shitted in, right?
Why
Like
is
this
it change?
shit, or $5 in your pocket? Because I feel like finding 1,000. Is it 100 or 1,000?
That's 100.
100 in a floating toilet is easy. You just pick it. It's just water.
I'll take the 1,000.
That says public toilet. That's
Yeah.
not your toilet at home.
No, I know.
So you
I
don't
still-
have to
but it's
add
still
the
a-
extra shit part in there because it's a
Okay,
public toilet.
but it's just
It's already
water.
gross as is.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But I just pick it out, put it like.
I wouldn't pick $100 out of a public toilet.
I would. I just wash my hands afterwards.
No, I would have to be a little bit more.
I would have to be down bad to pick up $100 out of a.
It would have to be a
toilet.
little bit more.
I'd rather take the 100 than the 5. I just wash my hands.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it'll have to be more. Because then you're putting that $100 bill where?
I
In
just
your
put it
pocket?
in the fucking ATM.
No, but you're gonna have to carry it.
Correct.
Well,
Put it in the ATM. Now it's money that I can use electronically and go wash my hands again.
Okay.
I don't need to carry that shitty 100.
Yeah,
with me
but
for the
now
rest
you
of
have to
my life.
live with the fact that you stuck your hand in a shit-filled toilet.
No.
Just for $100. No, you added that.
No,
Yeah,
Don't
for
take
the
it
1,000.
away.
For
He
1,000.
added that
I
for 1,000.
said for 1,000 I
Because
felt like the
public
100
toilets aren't that clean either.
Because I said the 100 would be too.
Let's
easy.
say it's a public toilet at a Nathan's.
What the fuck is that? What's a Nathan's?
the hot dog place.
Oh, I've never been to one of those.
Okay, so Russian roulette, random Nathan's location, and then it's just like, okay,
I'll take it
you gonna take your chance at a random
for
Nathan's?
1,000. Yeah, I'll pick
Yeah,
it
I
up.
would do that too for 1,000.
Pick it up, wash my hands, put it in the
But not for
ATM.
100.
Never have to like touch it again, and I just got $1,000 richer.
I would be hyped with the $5 in
You
my
take
pocket.
the $5. That's nothing. That's a bag of that's a lunch.
That's not a lot.
I would just be like, I was
That's what I
$5
thought,
richer than I was because I didn't know I had them.
I'm $1,000 richer than I was.
Yeah, but
And all I had
now,
to do was wash my
now I'm
hands.
judging you that you really just put
Who
your
the fuck am I
hand
gonna
in there.
tell? It's
You gotta tell the boys.
It's gonna be me between me and this toilet for the rest of my life.
Okay, let's change up the scenario, right? Let's say, let's say you were on a prank show and they did that, and they have cameras in the bathroom, where you're like, fuck it, and then they show
I don't give a
all your
fuck.
friends in a green room, all your friends and family, like, yo, you really just did that for
But, like,
$1,000?
And I wash my hands, but I'm $1,000.
I'll be like, none of you are getting the money.
Exactly. It's my money now.
Now you're gonna be judged forever.
I mean, judgment, I don't care for that. Be able to read someone's mind or control their mind.
That's tough.
I'd rather control their mind.
Because you're a villain. I knew it.
Yeah, I guess no. Being able to read is kind of like
control,
useful.
yeah.
It's useful because then you can use that information against them. But being able to outright just be like, I'm gonna just control whatever the fuck you say or do, is like genius.
Yeah.
Cause you go into an interview, be like, you're giving me this job, and they're like, you're hired,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, you're gonna make my starting pay at like.
So there's no
$100 an
rules
hour.
for the control their mind,
There's no rules.
or is there like, you know how the Fairy Odd Parents, there's Del rules. Is there a Del rule book?
no.
No. So we just
You're-
whatever I want.
you're a mutant.
No matter how
Yeah.
good or bad it is.
Yeah.
I can just do it.
You're
Yeah.
telekinetic. You can make someone.
So
It's
much
evil.
power.
It
It's evil
seems like
shit.
he's about to do some real.
Yeah,
No,
some real evil
no,
shit.
that's why it's like at first like it'll start off like, yeah, give me the job.
Yeah.
And then
Just
it's
make
like,
starting pay $100 an hour.
Don't give me this ticket. Don't like
Yeah, cop come up and be like,
yeah,
and
and
how
then I
much you
feel
were
like
speeding?
yeah,
Don't
just,
give me
every
this
time
ticket.
I would use it, I feel like the
You get
back
worse and
thing,
worse.
like the back end consequences, I corrupt myself a little bit more every time
Absolute
until I'm
power.
start fucking doing some crazy shit like go kill that guy right there, right? Go kill him.
Just for your enjoyment.
yeah. Like I'm not saying that's how I'm thinking, but I feel like it it's got to spiral out to something
Yeah.
deeper, like
I think you just become like a power maniac.
Mhm.
it's like
You wouldn't
it's like
accept the
Death
answer
Note.
no.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
anybody.
exactly.
I
And
think
like-
anytime someone would say no to you, you'd be like, "Oh, I just make you do it then."
Yeah.
And that's kind of like
That's-
a very slippery.
Jessica
slope.
Jones.
Oh, the purple man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but with him it was harder because he couldn't turn it off. So even when he wanted a genuine relationship with someone, he had to watch the way he would say things, because if he was like, "Oh, I love you," and he said it in a way, it would force that person to say it back, even if like they didn't feel it. So he never actually felt loved. It's very different.
Yeah.
As to you being able to just control someone whenever you want, you can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like control everybody you speak to.
I think I would always have it on though.
Really? What the fuck is wrong with you?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Why would you always have it on?
Corruption. That's what I'm saying, man.
Speak to me about this everyday thing. How would you have it on? How would you go through your day having it on consistently?
Well, where am I going? Like, what am I doing?
What are you doing? Okay, so tell me about your day usually. A normal Joang day.
I wake up at 10, go to the gym at 11.
Okay. And any of those points, do you need to control someone that you need to have it on?
Yes, like, at the gym when they're like, wait, COVID. And
I'll
it's
be
like,
let me in.
Let me in.
Oh, they don't want you in the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me in, dog.
Let me in. And then I'll be like, let me get this protein shake for free. And then I'll leave.
I forget you could
Yo,
do
that adds up, bro, because they're like $6.
Yeah, that adds up. Then go.
And then
I'll call my boss and be like, I don't need to go to work today.
That's
and I'll be like,
genius.
and then after a week, you're like, I don't need to go at work at all. Just keep me in your payroll and just.
Well, yeah,
it's like
pay me for the
actually
hours I didn't do.
Put me in your position and quit. Like push me up the ladder, and it's like you keep doing that
until you
and
become
all of
the
a
CEO.
sudden, and all of a sudden you're running security for the president, and the president you don't like, and it's like, you know what?
Quit.
You don't got to work today.
Resign.
Like,
make me the president.
I'll just quit and go to Amazon. Just keep just going up until I meet Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos. And like, yo, when I finally meet him, like, give me half.
Give me half of everything you own.
Yeah, and then his lawyers will be like, "Why are you doing this?" Don't
It's
tell
like,
him
I just
why.
have to, man. I just gotta do it.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, you know what? I'm on drugs. I'm on the villain train. That seems amazing.
Yeah,
that lifestyle. You can literally get anything for free. You wouldn't even need the money.
No, I wouldn't need money.
But so why would you go through all that trouble to get?
Because
money?
the people around me would need money.
Oh,
you would
right.
need money.
You're
you
right.
would
You're
need
right.
money.
You're right. You're right.
For real.
I can live life however I want.
Go to your landlord. Never have to pay rent again, dog. He's like,
actually,
give me the deed.
this is my property now.
Yeah. Come tomorrow with the deed.
all right, that was a good one.
I don't like the next one. I feel like that one's dumb.
What is it?
Look at your mom's search history or your
fuck.
dad's search history. So
I don't have a dad.
I don't think any of us in this
room have a dad. In this house?
Yeah.
So the next one is let your parents access your browsing history or your boss.
I don't have a dad.
Your parent, yeah, your mom.
Your
I'm
mom.
joking.
Let your mom access your
Or your boss.
I don't think my mom would care, but my
Yeah, my
boss.
mom wouldn't give
my
a
boss
fuck.
would just be like, "Why are you showing me this weird stuff?"
My mom wouldn't give a fuck, and I don't think she'll understand half the shit that I'm like looking at. She'll be like, "What is this shit?"
Is it my phone or my iPad?
Both.
Both?
Yeah. I only have my laptop and my phone.
I don't know.
I only have my phone and my laptop.
I'll probably let my mom see.
I would, yeah,
What's the
my mom,
conversation
not my
your mom
boss.
would get you?
I'm like, listen, mom. I'm a grown ass man. Leave me alone.
Fight a chicken to the death every time you get into a car, or fight a orangutan to the death once a year, but you get a sword.
I'm using the sword, bro.
Yeah, I'm finding orangutan.
I'm undefeated.
Actually,
with the sword.
orangutans are
chicken.
big as shit, dude.
I fight a chicken. Why y'all trying
You're
to fight?
dumb. You will die.
A chicken?
A chicken.
How?
You will die.
What was going on?
Fight chicken to the death. This is not no fucking little baby chicken. This is a fighting chicken.
Like a rooster.
Yeah.
Are you putting knives on the chicken?
No, their nails are really like they're sharp like knives too.
Yeah.
You put knives on the chicken?
No, because I know in cockfighting they put knives on their ends so they cut through. But
You're in a closed environment in the car. It's not like he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like, hey, and then you have to remorsefully beat the shit out of this innocent chicken. This is going to be a chicken that's going to
But it's the same with an orangutan.
Yes, but
there's a big ass ape, bro.
I have a sword and I'm not in a closed
All
environment.
right, but orangutans are smart. They can probably disarm
okay,
you.
yeah, but I am also smart.
They can probably disarm
And I only have
you.
to do that once.
And
Joanne gets in the car with me almost 5 days a week.
Okay, but you ever heard the term?
You're a bitch.
Did you ever hear the term like
Because
ape strength?
No, it's like
You go to the gym bloody and scratched up. What happened? I just gotta fight a chicken every time.
and it's like they were saying how many children, like I saw on the TikTok, is like how many children would it take for them to beat LeBron? And then they're like, I feel like after 300, LeBron's losing, right? Because
Yeah.
the more and more kids you have to fight, right? So I feel like it's that. Like the more days you have to fight the chicken, one of those days.
I think
is
eventually
like,
he'll just be like, yo, I'm not getting a car
I
today.
feel like he'll die faster fighting a chicken 5 days a week for the whole year, as opposed to taking the chance once.
Can you imagine you see somebody training hard in the park? It's like, what are you training for? Every year, I gotta fight an orangutan.
Yeah. That's gonna be me, bro.
You become a so like
Yeah,
so
I'm running on the treadmill at the gym with my sword. Like,
so proficient at sword fighting. And
yeah,
shit.
I'm taking lightsaber classes. I'm doing everything.
Get a text from a one night stand that says I'm pregnant or I have a what?
Incurable STD.
Incurable STD. Well, they're both incurable. If you're pregnant, what do you mean?
You can abortion it.
Yeah,
You can abort. Why would they text you I'm pregnant if they're gonna have an abortion? They wouldn't bother
because they
you with
want
that.
you to pay for the abortion.
Yeah. Or they want you to pay child support for the rest of your life.
Yeah, so like you pay the $3,000.
But if you're paying child support for the rest of your life, that's it is incurable.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
yeah,
I do pregnant.
What incurable
I do pregnant
STD?
too.
Because herpes is incurable.
It just says incurable. I don't know which one.
If it's herpes, I'm taking that.
What's herpes?
Like 80% of the world has that. Herpes, like cold sore, that's a form of herpes.
dormant.
It's a form of herpes, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Let's say the worst incurable STD.
Oh,
I don't.
AIDS?
Yeah.
I'm ready for a son.
What is the daughter?
I'm
Like,
ready
fuck,
for
I didn't even want this. And I was either this or AIDS. Fuck.
I'll go with the I'm pregnant. You?
I'm doing pregnant.
Yeah, I'm doing pregnant.
Yeah.
I'd rather raise a child than have to like
Yeah.
take pills for like autoimmune shit for the
Yeah.
rest of my life. Would you rather forget your favorite books so you can reread them again, or for the first time, or forget your favorite movies so you can rewatch them for the first time?
Forget my favorite books.
movies.
Movies.
My books for me.
I don't fucking read, so I don't care.
Okay.
I don't read as much to care enough.
If I could watch Revenge of the Sith again
Mm.
for the first time.
If I can watch Parasite again
I would
for the
do
first
that.
time, that shit was wild when I first watched it.
My favorite book is Scythe. What books is a trilogy? Always be 20 minutes late for important events, or always be 2 hours early.
I'm always.
everything
I'm already
else.
2 hours early for everything.
I do early, because then you leave a good impression. Like, oh, this man's always early.
Why
Yeah.
every 2 hours?
I don't know, man, but you leave a good
Dedicated.
impression. Yeah.
Dedicated. Got a 7
The
a.m.
late
shift.
one,
I'm there at 5.
your reputation would go.
There's
bad
no
over
such
that.
thing as being on time. It's either you're late
Late
or you're early.
Pick one.
You know,
I
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You will know soon enough. You'll know soon enough.
Well, I knew that from Tom Coughlin, the New York Giants coach.
But it's
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it's a WandaVision thing. Or
no,
Falcon.
wrong. Ah, you got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
I don't care.
He felt left out, so he immediately said he doesn't care. It's you, Nando.
Always have the urge to pee, or never know when you have to pee. Always wear a diaper.
I think I'd wear a diaper.
I
Always have the urge.
What?
Because that doesn't mean I have to pee.
But then that's a horrible feeling to have.
What you know what's
It's
worse?
like on the verge
but
of
you know-
wanting to sneeze, but you can't be able to
But
sneeze.
you'll get used to it.
You know what's worse though?
Yeah.
Wearing a diaper as
Yeah.
a grown man.
As a
Well,
grown man.
as a 20-year-old.
Yeah. In your
But-
peak prime.
Yeah.
My people,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't. I think that urge would be so uncomfortable.
So would wearing a
Because
diaper.
there's times where like I've had to pee.
You think
nothing
babies
comes out.
like wearing diapers?
You think
Yeah.
that's
They
fashionable?
no, they don't. They
Yes,
just
they
wear
do.
it because they have to, because it'd be inconvenient if they're peeing themselves all day.
I mean, like, you're a fashionable person.
Uh-huh.
How would you rock a diaper?
I make a fucking diaper fashionable. I
Okay.
throw it into the trend.
Okay, sure.
I would. That's how fucking
You would no longer be
trendsetter.
fashionable that
I'd be
day.
a trendsetter, bro. You just hating on it. Because I can make the diaper trendsetty.
No.
Find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault. Find a dead body.
Find a dead body. I've seen one.
I've never. What? How?
You guys never seen
I've
dead
seen a
bodies
dead
in like
body
a
as
park?
well.
Like not
What
a
the
park, but like
fuck
a
is-
woods
No, I've
park.
never
And
seen
you're
a
like, oh
dead
my god,
body.
that guy's dead.
No, I haven't seen it like
No,
that. I
I've
saw
stumbled
one
summer camp.
in the lobby.
Word
Yeah.
at work?
No. When I was a kid going to school.
In the
Jesus.
school lobby?
No, in my building lobby.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. I've never seen a dead body.
Mm.
But
Well,
I've been
you're missing out.
I've been a witness to a deadly assault, so I'd probably
Have
pick
you?
that one. Yeah.
You snitched?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what? What's wrong with snitching?
Yeah, there's a deadly assault on somebody.
Yeah.
The deadly. You mean like someone getting their ass beat, right?
No, a deadly assault
Deadly
is someone
assault.
attempting to kill the other person.
Oh no, I've never seen that either.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just meant like someone deadly, like fucking somebody else.
That's a deadly punch in the face.
Yeah, man. I guess I'd find a dead body. Do you report it? Like, what do you do with a dead
Well,
body?
if you don't
You
report it,
leave-
you're going to jail. If you don't report it,
So
you're
you
going to
report
jail.
it. Okay.
All right, eat a live worm or be locked in a room with a tarantula for an hour, but not know where the tarantula is.
That's dramatic.
No, I'm fine with the tarantula
Me too.
or eat a worm.
Aren't you
whichever-
afraid of
I'm fine with
spiders?
either or.
because it's just one.
That's still scary.
But it's not. It's not like they're saying a huge size tarantula. It could be a baby.
I just
tarantula.
eat the worm.
And tarantulas can't kill you.
They can still bite you though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
that's
can't
one
kill
spider
me.
bite.
Yeah,
After
think that
reveal
hurts.
its
I'll be
position, I'll
traumatized
attack
though.
it.
But
I do the worm.
be able to change the future or the past just by imagining it. The
I feel like by changing the past, I'm
I'm afraid of
indirectly
change-
changing the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of changing the past. The butterfly effect that would happen.
that's a good movie. That's a good movie. The butterfly effect is a good movie.
I would change the future no matter what.
I would change the future.
There's less consequences
Yeah.
Okay.
because the
Like
future
no
isn't.
climate change.
The
Isn't-
future isn't written.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 that's smart.
word. Yeah, we
Yeah.
all band together.
Come on,
no?
guys.
Yo,
Come on.
We should all get together and just stop it.
We all think about it. No climate change. All right, somebody read the next one.
Have thought bubbles appear over your head for everyone to see,
Nah.
or for everyone to know you have for everyone you know to have access to your search history.
I do that one and just
Okay,
stop
what's
watching
worse,
porn.
the boys knowing what you be looking up, or
I'm fine with everybody knowing my search history.
Because everyone you know, not everyone you speak to. So once you meet someone, they have
Oh.
access to your search history.
yeah, if
I'm
you
fine
want to
with
be
that.
technical about
Yeah.
it, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Just stop watching horrible shit, bro. You're fine.
I don't think my search history is that bad.
I don't think so either.
But my
Pull it
thought
up, pull it up.
bubbles would be ridiculous.
Like what? Give me what?
They can see
Huh?
what you're thinking, or they can see the fact that you're thinking.
No, they can see what you're thinking.
I don't think that says that.
That's a thought
Have
bubble. Bro.
thought bubbles appear over your head.
for
That's just the
everyone to
bubble, and then the
Yeah, the whole point of a thought bubble is to show you what the person is thinking.
oh, so it's the cloudy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, like a comic book, the cloudy
Yeah.
one. Okay. So yeah, I would have this.
So if you were like,
man, fuck this guy.
yeah, pretty much.
I
Like,
just want to slap.
like if
this
you're like
bitch.
a customer service person and you're like, I hate this bitch right now. And like
Yeah.
it goes up, they'll read it and they'll be like,
Or
excuse
like,
me.
what if you're speaking to your boss?
Oh,
and
you'll
you're
be
like, yo,
fucked.
this motherfucker is so annoying.
You got ugly as shit.
Would you rather be 4 years old your entire life, or be 90 years old your entire life?
90.
4. I want to die
wouldn't be
at
able
like
to have
70.
sex.
I want to die at like 70. I don't want to be that old to where I'm a burden to people.
I don't know which one to pick.
4-year-old.
I don't wanna be
4
treated
years
like a
old,
kid.
I'm being
Yeah.
taken care of. I can do whatever the fuck I want because I'm a kid, and there's virtually.
But
no
eventually,
consequences.
whoever's taking care of you will die.
And then I'll get taken care of somebody else until I die.
I think they would then say, you know what, you're an adult. You're in a 4-year-old body, but you're an adult.
Figure your shit out.
Yeah.
But then they have to change laws for me, and I don't think they want to do that because then how am I going to make money?
They'd have to make a 4-year-old.
They'll give you disability checks.
Oh,
And then I pick.
I would cash out on those disability checks. What do you mean?
Before.
I'll be 90. I still get disability checks, but I'll just be with the
Yeah, but your body
It was
is
like
not
ruined. Yeah.
the same.
A little
It'd
kid
be hard to
you'll
get
be
up.
like,
I'm indestructible. Bro. I'm like I'm fast as fuck, boy. Like I'm out here.
Save 3 of your closest family members, or 1,000 people you don't know.
3.
3.
3 for sure.
Yeah, let them. More than 1,000 people die a day,
Facts.
Facts.
and I don't know them. Have a lot of mediocre friends, or only one really good friend. Only one.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. Only
Yeah.
one.
Smack a puppy or get smacked by your dad in public. I don't have a dad.
I don't have a father either.
Yeah, but what if the one time he pops up in your life is to smack the shit
I'm
out of you?
beating
'cause
his
you're
I'm
ass.
jealous?
fighting.
Yeah,
So,
beat his
so
ass.
you're gonna take the smack and just to fight him?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, well, if he smacks you out of nowhere, yeah, I'll
He's
fight
gonna
him.
like. You would smack. You rather smack a puppy than get smacked by your dad?
No, he's saying he'd rather get smacked by his dad and then fight him.
No,
No.
I'd rather smack a puppy
What?
than get smacked.
What is wrong with you, dog?
What is
Yeah.
wrong with you? Why would you want to get
You-
smacked
But
for?
you can fight
You
back.
can fight back.
You
Well,
gonna
the-
fight
the
a
puppy
defense.
will
You
forget
go.
it.
You gonna kill a puppy. That's what
Nah.
you're gonna do.
I'm not gonna hit that
Because it doesn't say smack the shit out of a puppy, but knowing you're gonna smack the shit out of that puppy.
Oh, I guess you're right. You could just tap it and be like, "That was a smack."
It's whatever you want to think. I'm smacking a puppy. I'm
You're
not
smacking the
letting
shit out of that
somebody
puppy because I
smack
know, like,
somebody. I'm just not letting
Jesus.
somebody smack me.
it's your dad.
I'm most definitely not him.
Exactly. So you're gonna like, oh, what's up? After you shoot the one afterwards.
I'd rather
Why would
not
you
get smacked.
Why would you hit an innocent puppy?
Dog, yeah.
Why
bro.
would someone innocent like out of nowhere hit me? I'm innocent.
You're
Because
not
that's your
innocent,
dad.
That's your dad. But he's like, "Fuck you for being bored." It's
Yeah, and then slaps the shit out of you.
There's no reason. Just like
There's
no
a reason.
There's no reason to hit a puppy.
So why would you hit him exactly?
Well, that's my answer. Let's move on. I'm not getting into the logistics of it.
Turn pink every time someone said hello, or get really angry every time someone said bless you.
Imagine that.
I would get angry. I feel like that would
Really?
be funny. I feel like that would be
I
funny
think
for
people
me.
get sick of your shit.
I think I'll get.
I just
turn
tell
pink.
people not to say "bless you" to me. But like, if I sneeze,
That's
I say "bless
cheating.
you."
That's
I just
cheating.
said turn like. What do you mean like blush?
No,
No,
like,
like
pink,
turn
pink.
pink, like Big Fat Liar. How he turned blue.
Yeah.
So then bless you.
Yeah, me too.
Dang it, that sucks.
Date the hottest person in the world, but not be able to have sex with them, or date an ugly person that you can have sex with.
That's the same one
Hottest.
from earlier.
No, it's
Kind
not.
of.
This is. I asked this one like off.
Yeah, no, but it's kind
Hottest.
of. I feel like
Hottest?
No, I
No,
wouldn't. No.
I'd do ugly.
yeah, ugly. I would keep my same answer from last.
Okay.
I'll do ugly person.
Give up your salary for the next 5 years, or give up everything you have in the bank right now. Shit, it ain't a lot, so give that up. Give the bank up.
Yeah, I don't have that
Yeah.
much either. Take what I
For
got.
the next
though.
5 years, no.
Actually, you're gonna have to owe me money.
Wake up.
Nah. Read the one you're supposed to read.
What do you? Oh, that one. Okay.
makes me laugh like crazy.
Would you rather have sex with your cousin in secret, or not have sex with your cousin, but everyone thinks you did? Not have sex. I'd rather live with the judgment than to actually do
You
it.
want everyone to think we're fucking.
I'd rather not fuck you.
That's funny, dude.
No way, because I was thinking female cousin, and you immediately put yourself in that scenario
Because
for
I'm the
him.
only cousin here.
Yeah, I'd rather everyone think and me not do it. That's it.
That's funny.
You would rather.
'Cause your own
you would
personal
rather do
judgment.
it.
No. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
it
just-
sounded like you were leaning.
No, I
the
just think
other
it's
way.
funny as shit, that scenario.
Oh, okay.
Nando?
I would think I would want everybody to think I did. As
Everyone to
opposed
think
me
you
doing
did?
it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because again, I have to live with the fact that I know I did it,
Yeah.
as opposed to like whatever people just think. I
Could
did.
you prove that you're not?
No, that's it. Everyone thinks.
Okay.
Wake up in the middle of the.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Nice. Wake up in the morning, in the middle of a
Nice.
good dream every time, and not be able to fall back to sleep, or never be able to wake yourself up from a nightmare.
That is scary as shit.
Do I have to wait till the nightmare ends, or just never wake up?
That's
Says
it. When you
never
have a
be-
nightmare, you're done.
Yeah.
You're always
it's like,
asleep.
It's like the coin shit. You got to take your chance.
I have nightmares pretty often, so I wouldn't want to do that one.
Wake up in the middle of a good dream,
Yeah. Same.
because I wouldn't want to be stuck in a nightmare. Because no matter what mental stage you're at, that fear is gonna be just
Yeah.
peaking. I think so.
Wake up in the middle of a good dream every time.
I'll be a really irritated person.
I feel like
You're like, damn, bro.
I don't be
That was
dreaming.
such a good dream.
I just be sleeping.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember any dreams that I have. What, like the next day?
Well, then you're just gonna be sleeping.
So I'm
and
just
then
gonna be
it'd
sleeping
blackness.
normally, I guess. I would choose that one. Because again, I don't have many nightmares either, but it's just like the chance of it happening one day. It's like, oh shit, rolling the dice tonight. Let's see if I wake up.
Give up cursing forever, or give up ice cream for 10 years. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I wouldn't even think twice. I would give up the cursing because I'm already trying to curse less.
Hmm.
And it's not because I like ice cream that much that I couldn't live without it for 10 years.
I read that wrong.
I would just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, I would give up cursing. My fault.
Forever?
Yeah.
No, I'd give up ice cream for the 10 years.
Okay.
I get to be healthier, and I can still curse.
Well, it's healthier mentally for you to stop cursing than it is to stop consuming ice cream. If you're thinking it that way through health.
No, I'm thinking it healthy, like body-wise.
No, but isn't your mind not part of your body?
But I'm thinking like body-wise, not mentally.
That's
I
the
get to
same.
like not get fat for 10 years because of ice cream.
But how often do you eat ice cream?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, I like ice cream. If you were stranded on an island with no food with your dog and your sibling, would you kill your dog to feed your sibling or let your sibling die of hunger?
Kill my dog.
So fast. I'll kill my dog. I don't care.
This is hard for me. Current dog, current age sibling.
Yeah. Dang, really?
I'm thinking my dog wants to be alive. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
My sister, on the other hand, is at the age where she hates everything.
But if she's
So
on
would
a
it be
stranded
better
island,
for her to die? You know,
she's on a
like
stranded I don't think she's gonna be hating life on a stranded
I don't
island.
know. I don't know.
She might wanna
That's what
be
I'm asking.
surviving.
Current aged sister, current dog,
Just choose.
8-year-old sister, innocent, like still life in her, like
I would
lively.
say current.
Current. Yeah.
current.
Yeah.
I think my sister would be like, save the dog and be like, fuck it, let me die. Like
Damn. She's
knowing my current age sibling right now.
So you choose to kill your
yeah.
sister, feed your
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, because I feel like right now she'd be like, yeah, kill me.
You would let her make that decision?
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking say no. That's not my decision to make.
What would you eat first?
Huh?
What would you eat first? On a
I'm
human?
dying after that, and I'm gonna let my dog eat my
Eat
sister.
both of you guys,
Yeah,
but then your dog would die because it has no one to like fend for it.
I feel like eventually they'll find my
A dog?
Yeah,
Who's gonna be looking for a dog?
somebody's gonna be just patrolling by.
His
Like, yo,
mom,
is that a
His mom's
dog?
looking for the dog.
his mom would be looking for him.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, ah.
And it's just my dog. I feel like she'll be okay with that.
I think she'd get rid of the dog after they ate both her children.
No, she wouldn't. She'll be like, you do what you had to do.
Always have tangled hair. Always have wet underarms. Always have tangled hair.
Great, another hair one that doesn't apply.
Okay, so like no, tangled hair, right?
It could be my beard or my
Your
pubes.
beard, your pubes, butthole hair.
Oh.
The butthole hair, that would
What if it's
hurt.
Every time you gotta sit up or sit up, you just
What if it's like Russian roulette? You don't know what day which thing is tangled.
Oh, that would be. I would just really just constantly keep myself groomed.
shaved.
Yeah.
You would
So-
shave your beard constantly.
Yeah.
You'd be naked faced.
Nah, not my beard. My
So
pubes and
you're
my
down to
eyes.
like have tangled beard hair.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What are you guys' answers?
I think I'd do hair
Tangled
too.
Okay. You guys are worse off though.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I have more of a risk.
I have body hair.
You
too.
have bigger risk than me,
I have
but just
body
like
hair.
I guess
face hair.
wet underarms presentation wise don't look. I guess just always like, yo, I just came from the gym. Just came from the gym,
People like, this
bro. It's 7 a.m. and I just saw you leave your house. We should end on this one.
Yeah, that one. That one
Lose
was
all
good.
your friends, but win the lottery, or keep your friends, but you don't get a raise for the rest of your life.
Lose my friends.
Yeah, same. Exactly.
Just make new
With that
friends.
swiftness, yeah. Get rid of it. That same amount of swiftness.
So you'd get rid of all your current
Oh yeah,
friends.
oh yeah. Bye.
Damn,
This is the last time I see you. I'm gonna Thanos myself out of here.
that's wild. Can you make new friends? Or nah?
I'm assuming
just-
so.
I'm
This
assuming.
is your
You're just
All your
lonely for the rest of your
friends.
life.
probably your current friends.
Damn. I don't really have much friends. So I lose them. I got like 3. So
So now, is it awkward at family gatherings when you're not friends?
that doesn't count. We're still family.
But it would be awkward.
But
though.
this is yeah.
We just can't speak.
It's like we know what we
friendship.
did. We know we know what happened.
I know the decision you had to make.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, so that was another long episode. That was a good
It's
one.
an hour, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Had some good laughs. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Fernando.
Well, there's the Don.
Fabrian, the real Don.
See you next time. Peace.
This is.